Wilkin issued a pair of tweets about the matter.
Bob Baffert said there is no race being planned for Triple Crown winner Justify right now. That after a report in DRF quotes Baffert that first option for Colt was the Haskell 7-29 and then Travers at Saratoga 8-25. Fake news, Baffert said. I can't talk to anyone. Everyone is trying to beat everyone to the punch. We don't even know if he is going to run again. We would love to run him again. But we just don't know.
Baffert also spoke with Steve Bick, host of the popular At the Races radio show, on Monday, saying, "When I do decide on a race, I'm sure that WinStar Farms, Elliott, Walden, and Kenny Trout, they'll be announcing that. We don't make a move without putting our heads together and having a sit-down to decide the pros and cons of where we go." Baffert added to Bick, "He still looks unbelievably fresh. It's incredible the way he looks." Original, according to the Daily Racing Form, Justify will be considered for the July 29 Haskell Invitational at Monmouth Park and August 25 Travers Stakes at Saratoga for his next start. The Haskell is the first option, and at Travers, Baffert told DRF's Steve Anderson. "In a couple of weeks, we'll breeze him back, and we'll have an idea. We'll sit down and figure it out. We'll let the horse tell us."
Reigning 2-year-old champion Good Magic, who was second in a Kentucky Derby and pressed Justify early in the Preakness, represents the main competition should Justify run in the 1 1/8 mile Haskell. Gronkowski, the Belmont Stakes runner-up, could point to the 1 1/4 mile Travers.
Baffert owns a record 8 Haskell victories. He has also won the Travers in consecutive years with Arrogate in 2016 and West Coast in 2017.
Justify returned to light training last week at Churchill Downs before parading for fans Saturday evening. He'll do the same this week at Santa Anita, Baffert's base, with another public appearance on the docket. American Pharoah, who Baffert trained through his 2015 Triple Crown run, returned with a victory in the Haskell, ran second in the Travers and took the Breeders' Cup Classic to finish his career. A similar path appears ahead for the unbeaten Justify with this year's Breeders' Cup run at Churchill Downs, where the colt has already won the Kentucky Derby.
Baffert has said WinStar Farm founder Kenny Trout and its president and CEO, Elliott Walden, would soon confer about Justify's next race. A consideration, the reported $75 million waiting from Coolmore for the Scat Daddy colt's breeding rights.
Connections were on hand Saturday at Churchill Downs to receive their engraved Kentucky Derby trophies. There, Baffert discussed the pros and cons of racing Justify again.
"The upside is, the party continues," he said. "The fans get to see him race. It's nothing about the monetary part of it. The downside is the horse getting beat, something happening to him. It's a lot of pressure, especially with his value.
It's a funny game. You just never know. Thing can happen. If you see him in a race, that means he is on his game."